This is Donja. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to apply for your international passport online. This I've already make a video on it before, but then this portal has actually been upgraded. It's now different from the previous portal. I mean the website has been upgraded. It's now different from now. So this is the 2024 process to do it yourself strictly online. So without no further delay, let's get started. So if you are a newcomer, if you haven't registered for your passport before, so you are going to click on here, apply for fresh passport. But if you have already got your passport and it has expired and you want to renew it again, you want to renew your passport, so you just scroll down and click on apply for renewal slash reissue. So that's just it. Basically those are the two things you can actually do here. If you are applying for a fresh passport, you are going to click on here, the apply for fresh passport. But if you want to renew your passport, you are going to click on the second one, renewal. So now we are applying for fresh passports. Let's click on the fresh passports. Please note that before you proceed, you are going to have your NIN. It's very paramount. So your NIN must have been validated and verified. So because it is your NIN you are going to use for the registration, so you are just going to punch in your NIN into this box below. As you can see, the NIN details are being entered and the correct information like that. So I'm just going to click on verify. So after clicking on verify, it's going to bring my NIN details for me, showing that will I want to proceed using all this information. If your information is correct, you proceed. If it's not correct, it's going to show you that those information is not correct, that you should go and do remodification on your NIN, so before you can proceed. So now let's proceed. I'm going to click on continue. So and then I'm going to fill out the state I am. Let me choose Ogun State. Processing office is going to be Abeokuta. Then the booklet is going to be 32 pages. Then validity is going to be 5 years. And then as you can see, the price is different from the old price. The old price before, around 2023, when I was making the first video about this, it was actually 25 to 26,000. Now it has been increased to 35,000, as you can see here. So now after filling out the processing information, you are going to click on I hereby affirm that I have checked the appointment available at this choosing processing office. Then you are going to click on continue. Then on this page, this is where it's going to be very tricky. Please, if you are snapping your picture here, I recommend you don't use your personal passport that you have snapped already. You have to take the picture for yourself, the ongoing picture. Don't upload the picture that you have already on your phone. Just take the picture on set. So you just click on upload the picture and you click on camera. From here you are going to take a new picture. You are going to take a new picture of yourself here. Make sure the background is okay and everything aligns. So take a picture. And then you upload a picture. Note, you can get a notice that your passport is not okay, that it is actually tilted, that you should recapture, or that you should take the passport where there is light, where there is proper light or anything. Just let's wait for the picture to upload so that we can see what's going to bring out, whether it's going to accept the picture or not. So depending on the notice that is bring, that's what we are going to do. Actually, it accepts this picture at once. it accepts this picture at once. So I'm just going to proceed with my application. But note that if it doesn't accept your picture at once, just make sure you are retaking the picture, changing position, retaking the picture, changing your position and retaking the picture. That's basically just what you are going to do. So let me just click on continue. Then the reference number, okay, and I'm going to click on continue here also. Then I'm going to fill out some information here, my information. Then I'm going to click on continue again. My status is going to be single. Then I'm going to click on continue again. Then the hometown, I'm going to fill out every information that is here. Every information, I'm going to fill it out. So I'm going to choose my local government area, my city, then the postal code, and I'm going to be using my current address. Since I'm not changing address, I've not changed location, I'm going to be using the address that I've actually fill up here, my permanent address. I'm going to be using it as my current address. But if you change location, if your permanent address is different from where you are, you can just basically use anything. So me, I'm going to go with using my current address as my permanent address, and then I'm going to click on continue. So on here, I'm going to click on instruction next of kin information. So I'm going to fill out my next of kin information. The address is going to be the same for me. It's going to be Ogun State again, Abeokuta North. Then his phone number. Then I'm going to click on continue. Now this is where it's going to get tricky. You have to upload your birth certificate issued by the National Population Commission or declaration of age from the High Court. You can actually, which means you can use your birth certificate that you get from National Population Commission, or you can just upload a declaration, more like affidavit, that is declaring your age that was given and stamped to you by court. So since I have my birth certificate, I'm just going to go ahead and click on upload. So I'm going to click ahead and upload the file. Upload. Then I'm going to go ahead, local government certificate, which means your local government declaration or certificate. I'm going to go ahead and upload it too, because I have it. So basically, those are the two documents that are important. As you can see, if you are a non-Nigerian passport and hold dual nationality, upload a data page. Like if you are a non-Nigerian and you want to do a Nigerian passport, you can just upload your dual citizenship identification. So, and then let's say you have changed your name, your documents, so you can just additional supporting documents such as marriage certificate where applicant name is different from the other documents. Basically, this is actually for the ladies, most especially for the ladies. You know, ladies, they do change their name from their primary name, their father names, to their husband name. So if you are a lady, you can just upload the document that's actually supporting that you have changed your name from your former name to the previous name. Then after uploading everything, you hereby click on I hereby confirm that all documents that are provided are genuine and properly readable. Then you are going to click on continue. Now when you click on continue, it's going to bring out your information. Your information is going to load out for you, showing your passport picture that you're taking, I mean your profile picture that you're taking, that profile picture that you're taking is going to be the one that is going to be attached to your passport if it's ready. So it's going to bring out every information that you have filled out here. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, as you can see here, this is the photo that I took, and these are my information that I filled here, and everything. These are documents that I uploaded, and these are the fees that I'm going to pay and everything. So the last is to just click on I hereby confirm that all details hereby are genuine and everything. So I'm just going to click on here and click on whether if I want to make the payments now. If I want to make the payment now, I can click on confirm and pay now. But if I'm not paying now, if I want to pay later, I just click on confirm and pay later. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to click on confirm and pay later. So when I click on confirm and pay later, an application number is going to be generated for me and reference number. Note, it's very, very important for me to keep this application number and reference number, so that when I want to make changes to this ongoing filing application, I'll be able to make the changes without trying to re-enter the information from the beginning again. Sure, you understand? So, but if you know that you are paying later, that's every information. For me now, my information is genuine. I'm not making any changes to the information. I can just click on OK, and everything will go like that. So basically that's just it. And then if you want to renew your application, let's just talk about the renewal of application. If you want to renew your application, you click on renew application. There, as you can see here, it's saying you should enter your NIN. So once you enter your NIN, it's going to fetch out your NIN details and your passport details for you, because I've actually seen this with a client. Let me show you the messages. This is someone that was trying to renew his passport. As you can see, his passport data is different from his NIS data. His middle name was misplaced. Sure, you understand? As you can see here, this place that are marked red, those are the places that the mistakes are occurring from the NIN to the passport, as you can see. But the surname is correct and the date of birth is correct. So for this person to renew his passport, for him to be able to renew his passport, he's first of all going to change his name on his NIN profile to match the one that's actually appearing on his passport. Because if not, he's going to go to Abuja direct to go and change the information at Abuja, and that one is very, very stressful. So why not just change your information on the NIN and just to match the passport application. So I believe this, if you find this video very helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment and like this video, and share it to your friend. See you in the next video. Peace out.